How you guys doing? Dustin Mosley here, Performance Sports Academy. Today we're going to talk about curveball grips and the proper way of throwing them. A lot of parents have heard, it's kind of a myth, that curveballs are going to hurt your arm. I believe they can hurt your arm if you're taught the improper way of throwing them, but if you throw them properly, I don't really see any additional stress. I actually see a ton more stress on kids that are getting overthrown. They never get any rest, more than I do breaking balls hurting kids. All right, so let's talk about it. Here's the grip. I want my middle finger on this seam. When I look at it, I want to think about pulling that seam down and having every seam spinning straight down. So that would be considered a 12-6 breaking ball. Really hard to do. Most right-handers throw a 1-7 breaking ball. Think about it on a clock, okay? I want to pull that down. This finger, guys who throw really, really good curveballs usually have the finger up or they spike it. That finger's just along for the ride. Now look at my fingernail. Watch it change colors. See that? Okay, my thumb's doing the same thing. I want to apply pressure so I can pull that seam down. All right, so once I have the proper grip that feels good to me, and look, you may back that up a little bit on that horseshoe, you may go a little bit deeper. It just depends on where you're at and where your slot's at to give the best effect. One of the easiest things to do is take these iPhone cameras they have amazing cameras on them, slow motion, set it right behind the hand, slow motion it, and you'll be able to see where the hand's at, what's happening, is that index finger getting in the way. It's a real easy way of figuring out what's going on. Right now, as far as throwing it, what I want you guys to think about when you're just working on getting the proper form of throwing a breaking ball, just think about, I'm fastball, 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 and the only difference that's going to happen as I come through here is my wrist is going to turn. That's it, right? So think about the Atlanta Braves, right? They get up there, That's what we want. We want to do this little tomahawk sign right here, and we want to spin that breaking ball right off that tomahawk. If I can just work on that stationary, just working here with my partner, your partner giving you feedback, you'll be able to see the break on that ball. It will get better and better. The other thing is that every one of our pitches needs to be accelerated in front of my face. With the breaking ball, you especially have to do that. You've got to spin that thing out in front of your face. If not, if I try to get on it back here, it's going to pop up. It's going to go behind a hitter or hit a hitter in the head. That's not what we're looking for. We want that thing to be up. Maybe it looks like it's inside, and then it gets right down in the zone. So that's something you guys can think about. Play with those grips. This is your traditional curveball grip, but what I see more times than not is that when guys start to throw this pitch and their hand starts to turn over, that index finger will change the axis of the ball, and we don't end up with that good 12-6 spin. You guys work on that. Use this drill, this little stationary drill, just to work on hitting your partner in the chest, getting the hand in the right place, firm the wrist up. That's all it is. Here's fastball, here's cutter, here's changeup, here's curveball. Just play with those, getting the wrist in the right position, and you'll end up with the right axis, which will be the good spin for you to have on a breaking ball.